Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse. We got another big day today. We're going to be covering Bitcoin. We're going to go through a lot of charts as usual, the first 15 to 30 minutes. And then the second half of the live stream, make sure to get your comments in with questions that you want me to answer, or if you want me to, chart an asset that you want me to take a look at, whether it's crypto, stock, Forex, futures, it doesn't matter. We can chart it all. So just make sure to put in the symbol, what type of asset class it is, crypto, stock, etc. And let me know kind of the context. Are you waiting patiently for a long position, or are you a short position, or anything in between, right? So West Diddy, let's go over here. Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. Pancho, good morning to all. Aldo, good morning, Olson. We have kind of a shortened week, right? Because of the U.S. holidays. So the U.S. holidays, we've got Thanksgiving on Thursday. So the U.S. stock market is closed. I'm kind of expecting like a light trading week because of the holiday closure. And even on Friday, we'll probably just do so Thursday, there will be no live stream. ABK, good morning all. AG, good morning, good morning, good morning. Rick's Moneymakers Healthing, good morning, Jesse and Market Snipers. Let's go. Yes, we're going to get back through all the comments. We're going to go through any questions and assets, right? But so just quick, Thursday, there will be no live stream since the U.S. stock market is closed. There's really no point. Crypto will be going on, but I'm not expecting too much trading volume, stuff like that on the holidays. And then Friday, we might just do a lesser lightened version on Friday. Maybe just spend like 20 to 30 minutes, take a quick glance at everything, and check in, keep our consecutive live stream going. But maybe there's something interesting that's going on Friday as well. So we'll definitely take a look at it on Black Friday. But, Thursday, again, no live stream. So Aldo, YFI got clobbered. Not sure what kind of TA you can do here, but let's see. Yeah, we can take a look at it on the second half of the live stream. Let's take a look. So Bitcoin, quick recap, right? So quick recap at the pivot low. We had bullish divergence. So after price was oversold, quote unquote, oversold on Bitcoin, right? We had bullish divergence going till September 11th. And after price being oversold, you can see that the candles were showing oversold, followed by bullish divergence, followed by a reversal candle, right? So the pivot low, September 12th for Bitcoin, is after bullish divergence, there was a reversal candle, and then in hindsight, that was the pivot low, right? A higher low, and then price takes off to the upside, another 40% from that last buy signal there. Fast forward to now, we have bearish divergence. Price is overbought, right? So a lot of similarities to the pivot low. We had price was oversold, followed by bullish divergence, followed by a reversal candle, right? Price is overbought. There's Bitcoin bearish divergence, followed by a reverse candle. So now we're going to find out. We're going to find out if this is going to be the pivot high. And we've been talking about this and covered it. And I'm not going to do a huge deep dive on this today. If you want to go back, I did a 17-minute deeper dive here. Bitcoin about to crash. Don't panic. Buy the dip scenario revealed, right? So if you want to take a look, go over there. We're at 64 likes on that video. So if you want to go over there, pump up those likes, that would be great. I would appreciate it. Help me, help you, help me. While we're here, don't forget, let's smash the subscribe button. Let's smash the subscribe button. And let's smash that like button. Our goal is 100 likes, even on this light holiday week of trading and investing. We still want to try to reach our goals, and that'd be crazy. I'd be very thankful on Thanksgiving if we hit 100 likes. So whether that's over here on this video or on the live streams, we would love to hit it. I think on the video itself, our highest is 87 likes. And on the live streams, we've hit the mid 60s, right? So we are getting closer and closer. But again, just to recap, this was the pivot low. A lot of similarities, but reversed, right? Overbought since October 20th, followed by bearish divergence, followed by reverse candle. And then the higher probability that prices are going to go lower is when price puts in a lower high, right? So it hasn't put in a lower high yet. Will this be a lower high? We don't know yet. It's too early to say. It took some time to play out at the bottom. This was a higher low. Price pumped back up, got rejected. This was a higher low. And then price took off to the upside. So Leo's blockchain, like. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Rock and roll. All right, we'll take a look. Sounds like people want to take a look at it. We will definitely jump in. Good morning, ABK. Good morning, AG. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Market Snipers. Let's go fire. All right, let's do it. Let's keep going. So, is this going to put in a higher low? Let's put on some of our targets. Just a quick look at it. I'm expecting, price to go sideways, right? I'm expecting price to go sideways. And we talk about this fractal on this video over here. So definitely go take a look at it if you want to take a deeper dive and my true thoughts on it, right? So you'll know my true thoughts on a fractal and stuff like that. So we're going to find out if this is going to put in a lower high. We'll see if it battles this upward trend line for, this could take before we see price starting to possibly break down and this be a pivot high, right? It could take a month. It could take a month of going battling up and down. And remember, these fractals are based off of closes and they don't show wicks, right? So they're not showing this wick here, not showing this wick there, not showing these wicks here, whether it wicks up higher or lower, right? As it's going through this topping pattern phase, right? It's not going to show the wicks. So it's just an idea overall. Like I said, you can go check out that video. I spent about 17 minutes on it. Julia Ferris, good morning. QQQs, please. Yeah, we're going to be covering NASDAQ futures. Maybe we'll take a quick glance at the QQQ, but NASDAQ futures is definitely on the list. And we put in the title, Jewelry Affairs. Is it coming back up into double top resistance? Bubble Donkey back in the house. Bubble Donkey, like. Thank you. I appreciate it. Rock and roll. So we're just kind of watching, see if Bitcoin's going to put in this, a topping pattern, put in lower highs, similar to back here at this pivot low down here. So a lot of similarities. We're going to find out if there's a lower high that gets put in, price comes back down, maybe puts in another lower high, puts in a lower low, takes out this pivot here. We don't know for sure. Remember, there's target 1 and 2. I didn't put all 4 targets out. I just put target 3 and target 4 confluence area. And I explain why over in this video over here. So definitely go take a look at it again, right? So that's Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin, bearish divergence has been overbought since October 20th. Reversal candle. Now we're going to find out if there's going to be lower highs being put in, possibly, right? Bitcoin dominance, it's still bearish on Bitcoin dominance, but it's kind of been battling back above the trending dots, right? So that's Bitcoin dominance came back down, hit target 3 of 4 to the downside, never hit target 4 as of yet. Hit target 1, hit target 2. This is target 3 here. Lawrence, good morning. Good evening from London. Awesome, Lawrence. Good to see you back. Let's keep going. Gold, right? So gold, we're just a quick recap on gold. We did talk about this. We were watching it play to the downside. Price is getting oversold. There was some profit taking around the 200-week moving average. Price short squeeze big back up to $2,000, back above $2,000. And the entire time during the short squeeze, Arnold, market, good morning, market snipers. Awesome. Long time market sniper over there, Arnold. And our first and our only official moderator in the Discord. Never had a moderator before. After a year and a half, decided, hey, maybe we should have Arnold be our moderator because he's always helping people anyways. So thank you, Arnold, for being our first official moderator, answering questions. A lot of times you get back to answering questions faster than I do. So thank you. I appreciate that. And we'll keep this going. So it was oversold. Looks like it found support at the 200-week moving average, bounce, short squeeze back up. And what did we talk about? We talked about that if gold truly is going to all-time highs, if gold is truly going to 3,000 per ounce, right? We would expect a higher low be put in first. Is this the higher low? Price came back to a key target area, right? It did. there are other lower targets that have not been hit yet. So it's too early to say, is this the higher low or is this putting in a lower high and it's going to come back down and retrace a little bit further and then find support and then bounce out? It's too early to say, but if you're kind of watching this for the next buy the dip scenario, you'd probably be waiting for, break of this back above this trend line, right? So if it's going to find support, then you would kind of see it find support here and then break out to the upside. So this could be some sort of bullish flag. Maybe it's some sort of here, let's take a look. Kind of draw this out like this. I don't really like that pattern. But regardless, it could kind of like come back up, up in this trend line here, come all the way back down. This would be close to like a key target area for market snipers, right? Key target area. This would probably be around target 3 and then possibly even target 4. So it's already come back to target 1 and target 2 so far on gold. So it'd be interesting to see if it comes back down, breaks down, retest this trend line. It also hits like another third target down here, possibly finding support and then bouncing out like that. So we'll see how it plays out in gold. Too early to say right now. It's kind of battling. Is this going to be a lower high, comes back down like this, or is this just a higher low at a key target area, find support, and it bounced back up, right? So we'll find out on gold. Not much to report there unless you drop down to like lower time frames. Then it's been going through like, one thing to take a look at on the lower time frames, like the 1 hour chart, is that you had bearish divergence on the 1 hour chart, followed by the reversal candle, right? And it started to break back down. Could be finding support on the 1 hour chart. Remember, this is lower time frame stuff, right? So you've got, a breakout, prices getting overbought on the 1 hour chart, bearish divergence, followed by a reverse candle and a retracement back down. So from this area, I can eyeball test this. Is going to say that it's most likely hit at least 3 targets, probably 4 targets to the downside. Maybe it's found support and it's going to continue to break out. We don't know yet, because if you pull the retracements back from here, right, it's got lower downside potential. So it is trending downward on the 1 hour chart. So that's something to take a look at on gold. Let's jump back to the NASDAQ and let's go back to the daily chart on the NASDAQ, because we talked about this. We called this out back here. This is a 2023 high, right? And after coming back down and putting in a lower low here, short squeeze all the way back up. But what's interesting is this wick came up a little bit lower than this wick over here of 2023 high. So it has not taken that out as of yet. We don't have any daily closes back above this trend line here, which is the 2023 daily close high, right? And if we look at the weekly chart, we do have the weekly chart did close back above this blue line, which was higher than the 2023 weekly close. So it looks like it's on the weekly chart, it looks different. On the weekly chart, it looks like it kind of it closed above the blue line, kind of back tested it, and is pushing off. Whereas on the daily chart, it doesn't look like that at all. It looks like we don't have a daily close back above yet, but we could have a daily close back above today, right? So is it going to make a new 2023 high on NASDAQ, or is it going to run into this resistance as this double top of 2023, come back down, hit some of these targets to the downside, put in a higher low, and then go back up to make higher highs, right? So it's too early to say. I would be careful here, after a short squeeze. So after price putting in a lower low and then short squeezing back up, I wouldn't be longing here. I wouldn't be longing this breakout here. I'd be careful here, and I'd be expecting price to put in a lower high, just as we thought about on gold, right? Gold short squeezed all the way up, and before making a move higher and higher and higher, we expected a lower high to be put in. So we've been talking about this, even since back here, we've been talking about it. If we're going to go see 2023 highs, and we're going to go see all-time highs, right, above 2021, this is what I'm going to expect. I'm going to expect, a higher low get put in at some point, whether it's at target 1, target 2, target 3, or target 4. Very similar to gold. Remember, after the short squeeze on gold, price came back and hit target 2, bounced, and is about right here so far. So we're going to find out. It's too early to say to call it one way or the other on NASDAQ if this is just going to be a double top, right? Also could be bearish divergence on the weekly chart. So even though it's breaking out, it could be bearish divergence on the weekly chart because RSI isn't as high as it was back here in June. So June was the peak, and then you had bearish divergence back here from July, lower peak. Price made a higher peak, came all the way back down, found temporary support, bounced. And if price closes up here and RSI is down here, that could be bearish divergence on the weekly chart. So it's too early to say. I'd be careful about longing here. The long wasn't at this point. The long was back here, and then you'd be trying to push this long as much as possible. The weekly chart is bullish. The daily chart is bullish, and it could break through and become ultra bullish. And so we'll just kind of take it level by level from here. I'm currently not shorting this, right? I've been out of my short since October 26th. That last short from October 12th down to the 26th, I shorted it on futures with leverage. I've been out of my position. I actually took profit back here. We talked about it on the live streams, and then just kind of letting it kind of short squeeze up, bounce up, and then wait for that next entry. I didn't take a long position with leverage there. So just kind of waiting and watching for NASDAQ, but I'm not currently in a position, and I've been out of my position since October 26th, almost a month now. So while we're watching some other things kind of play out, like the AI stocks we're going to get into, and some of these Bitcoin miners are bouncing today, finally, right? Some of them. So we'll take a look at it. Arnold, thank you for your hard work, boss. Awesome. Yep, you got it. Wagwan family. Not sure what that means. Wagwan family. Not sure. 4K mods. Solana. Yep. We'll take a look at it. Looking for a long-term spot entry in 2 crypto assets. They are Caspa and Tau. Thanks. Okay, we'll circle back on all these comments. Can we take a peek at rum? Looking for beer money punt after it's been wrecked the last few months. Sure, we can take a look at it. Hey, Jesse, short week. Yep, short week. Memento mori forever. Yep, that is true. That is true. Welcome back, everyone. And we'll circle back to all the comments and look at any questions you have or any assets. But we're 18 minutes in. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. Dow Jones still bullish on the daily chart. Had bullish divergence down at the pivot low, followed by a reversal candle, right? Very similar to Bitcoin on the pivot low. And then it's squeezing up still. SP 500. I changed the input settings, but there was bullish divergence. I believe there was a reverse candle if I changed the inputs. Russell 2000, it was bullish divergence and oversold, right? Continue to bounce up, put in a higher low back here. So Russell 2000 looks a little bit different, has put in a higher low, whereas the NASDAQ, Dow Jones, and SP 500, maybe that's a higher low. Maybe that's a sneaky higher low. Maybe that's a sneaky higher low, but nothing significant. Maybe that's a sneaky higher low, but nothing significant. Not Russell 2000 looks a little bit different. So short squeeze up, a mini one, right? Came back down, back tested, retraced back down to a key target area, and then put in a higher low. And is battling these trend lines, right? Battling these older trend lines that it broke down from. So we'll continue to watch it. The dollar continues to break down, has hit 3 of the 4 targets so far, right? So we've been covering this, has hit 3 of the 4 targets so far. And what we've been talking about and covering is on the dollar. We've been talking about this on the live streams. We've been covering it. Remember, from this top here at 114, it hit 3 of the 4 targets to the downside. Found support bounced and hit 3 of the 4 targets to the upside. So it didn't hit this 4th target down here. It didn't hit this 4th target up here. And then what we talked about way back here on the bearish divergence followed by a reversal candle, we talked about it. We said, is it going to, continue the trend? I don't know. My allergies are kicking in today. So if I keep wiping my nose today, bear with me here. I've been sneezing a lot this morning. I did take an allergy pill about 15 minutes before the live stream. So hopefully it's going to kick in here any minute, and then I won't feel like I'm going to sneeze the entire show, right? So if I sneeze on the microphone, if I sneeze on the camera, don't be alarmed. It's just part of the show, part of the entertainment purposes. Don't forget to smash that like, especially if you start sneezing like crazy. Help me, help you, help me. Let's go. So this is our question back here. After bearish divergence on the dollar, once we started seeing a lower high was being put in, started breakdown, we were asking the question, will price hit target 1, 2, and 3 and continue that trend? Find support, never hit target 4, right? Never hit target 4. The magic of the live shows. Yep. Although it's the Coke. Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to keep up with me if I was on hardcore drugs. I take 200 milligrams of caffeine through my Celsius, and that's all I can handle, right? So I'm already even at 44, I feel like I'm still high energy, and 200 milligrams of caffeine. I already got the chair moving like this, so won't be able to handle anything hardcore like that. So, but yeah, if it hits the target 3, continues to trend, then it would find support similar to the past, find support and then bounce, right? Or is it going to break the trend of hitting 3 of the 4 targets? Does it finally come down and hit a 4th target, bounce, find support? Or does it just break through all these targets? And that's why I have this arrow down here like this. If it doesn't find support at target 3 and bounce, if it doesn't find support at target 4 and bounce, then that's when the arrow would kick in, and then we would be looking to go retest at least this pivot low down here, possibly the 200-week moving average, which is still right around that 4th target to the downside. So we'll continue to watch it. It's still trending down on the daily chart. The weekly chart had a sell signal last week, and it's still bearish on the weekly chart as well. So that's what we're watching. 10-year yield, still bullish on the weekly chart, but it's been breaking down, right? Still bearish on the daily chart. And so we've been talking about this. There was bearish divergence, started to break back down. We had a sell signal back here on November 1st. Here we are 20 days later, 19 days later. Jesse dreams about charts. Yep, I do. Obsessed with the charts. Got the charts on my cell phone when it's plugged in. Take a look. If I wake up during the night, 2 a.m., I take a quick peek at the charts, go back to sleep. It's all good. So we were wondering if price is going to find support at this trend line and bounce. It didn't, right? Then we find out, option 2, will it find support here at this lower trend line, bounce, put in a lower high at some point? That's what we're looking for. That's what we're waiting for, right? Because you had bearish divergence, a lower high. At some point, we're looking for another lower high. This is a longer term upward trend line. Maybe it'll find support, bounce, rally, put in some higher rates. But as of right now, it is correcting since peaking out here at 5% just before hitting this longer term target. The middle of it is 5.3%. So the last 2 or 3 weeks, right, starting to get a little bit better pricing for my mortgage people out there. Maybe they can get some refinances in. Maybe they've been able to refinance the people, possibly, or maybe they will be able to in the near future. Maybe 3 to 6 months from now. It takes a little bit of time for the prices to kind of kick in with the lower mortgage rates, and hopefully they get some refis in there. Boss looks like Rivian is putting in a higher low on the weekly. Okay, we'll take a look at it, Arnold. We will take a look at it. Now, for some opportunities, some opportunity alerts, some opportunity updates. We've been talking about it. We've been covering it. Finally, are we getting some moves to the upside? You guys, you guys should be getting excited, right? There's always new opportunities. Don't have fear of missing out. Don't make me get on a rant either. Go ahead and smash that like button, please, so we don't get on a rant, right? We don't want to rant. Don't make me rant. Smash that like, smash that subscribe. Don't make me get in a rant, right? Let's stay focused, but don't get fear of missing out. Don't feel that FOMO. If you do, you're gonna learn the hard way. And we don't want you to learn the hard way. We don't want you to learn the hard way over and over and over again. Learn from your mistakes. Don't let the emotions get in touch with you. And that's what we're going to keep talking about it. We're going to keep talking about it. Keep drilling that home on this chart, on this live stream, not this chart, on this live stream, right? We're going to keep drilling it home. Don't chase the market. Look for the next opportunity, right? Look for the next opportunity because there's plenty of opportunities out there, and we're going to keep snipering the markets together. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, entertainment, and educational purposes only. Let's dive right into the opportunity. Teladoc, right? We've been talking about it. We've been covering it. Teladoc, we're looking at it. Bullish divergence. Price was getting oversold. Bullish divergence, right? Was this going to be a higher low? Was this going to be a sneaky higher low? Breaking out to the upside, right? MACD bullish crossover. Andre Britz, yo, yo, yo. Welcome back. Don't buy high, sell low. 4K mods, this is what we're talking about. Thank you so much. This is what we're talking about. Don't make me get on a rant. Don't buy high and sell low. If you do that, it's because you're letting the noise get to you. You're letting the narratives get to you. You're letting TV get to you. You're letting YouTubers get to you. You're letting Twitter X app get to you. You're letting TikTok get to you. Whatever the noise that you're watching out there, don't let it happen. I went shopping last week with Teladoc. Alejandro, my man, you're amazing. Awesome. Good job. All right. So quick update, right? We've been talking about it. Is this a higher low? After bullish divergence, after price was oversold, right? And then it was breaking out back here at $17. Had a buy signal, came back down, sell signal, but still above the trending dot. So wasn't really paying attention to that sell signal, right? And now it's pushing up again, back to a pending buy signal. The probabilities are continuing to increase. So we're going to hit target 1. Then we'll see about target 2, target 3, target 4. Full disclosure, I'm in Teladoc. Don't copy trade me. Don't follow me. Make sure to learn how to trade and invest on your own first. If you need to, you can always go and take a look at, what is going on here? Where am I? If you want to learn to sniper the markets, go over here to services. We only have 2 services. Subscribe, $29 a month. You can get the sharpshooter candles 3.1 included with that, and many more things. But if you want to take a deeper dive over here, subscribe for $79 a month. We have 60 plus hours of recorded coaching, 2 sharpshooter indicators. So learn to sniper the markets. Not only do we do it together, but learn to sniper it for yourself. In case I'm not there to sniper it with you, you can make your own decisions and do your own trading and investing over there, right? So that's Teladoc. We've been talking about it and covering it. Top 5 AI stock picks. A lot of them were starting to break out. They're pumping, right? This was 2 weeks ago. I did a follow-up one alert with Unity AI stock over here. Go take a look at that one. And we've been talking about it. We've been covering Lemonade. We've been talking about even Teladoc, because even though Teladoc's not an AI stock, it's health, right? But they've incorporated AI into their per internet sources. They've incorporated AI into every aspect of the business. Same with Lemonade, Lemonade is an insurance company, but per internet sources, they've incorporated AI into every aspect of their business. So they're really running with it over there. And I think I saw something where 35% of all of their clients are millennials, right? So opportunity alert. Pending buy signal on Clean Spark. Is this finally the time that Clean Spark is going to take off to the upside? It's possible. It's possible this was another low. It's possible this was a higher low. It's possible this is another higher low. pending buy signal. This is a more aggressive breakout here. Higher probability is a candle close back above this longer term downward trend line, right? Hit 2 targets so far, retrace back down, back into target 1. Hasn't retested 200-week moving average in a very long time. The 200-week moving average is currently at $9.01, right? $9.01. Hasn't retested. Let me say this again. It has not retested the 200-week moving average since November 2021. Guess what? It's been 2 years, right? 2 years. Is this the time? Is this a low? Is this a higher low? Higher low, higher low, higher low. Is this the time that it finally retests the 200-week moving average? If it does, that would be crazy. Is it expensive to get financial advice? I don't know. You have to be a financial advisor, right? I'm not a financial advisor. I don't want that burden, and I don't want people to copy trade me because it's a high risk, high reward, but I don't want that burden on me. And I'd rather teach a person to learn how to do it themselves, control their own destiny, and do their own thing. So, yeah, it probably is expensive, and you probably wouldn't get good advice anyways. 4K mods, so do your own thing, learn it yourself, and it'll pay for itself in the future, right? Good evening, morning, whatever. Shooter, by the way, longtime market sniper. Awesome. Good to see Shooter, by the way, in here. Good to see longtime market snipers. So, clean spark. I haven't sneezed yet, but nose is starting to run over here. When is the allergy pill going to kick in? Help me, help you, help me. Allergy pill. Let's go. Clean spark. Pending buy signal. Let's keep going. Exponential Fitness was teetering, had a buy signal, came back down, right? Was toying, was teetering with the idea, was toying with the idea of a potential another pending buy signal today. It may flash back on while we're live, but right before the live, that's why I kind of put it up here in this area. Exponential Fitness, ticker symbol XPOF, right? Was a pending buy signal before we went on the live stream. Now it's not. So another possible opportunity. The targets are set. You got an 18% gap up here from left open from June 2023. Grant Matterson, longtime market sniper. Hey, Jesse, 4 a.m. off for a swim and then back on the replay crew. Keep up exceptional work. Grant's been following for a long time. Grant is the man. There's Grant Matterson right there. Long time, 1+ year market sniper member. Grant is on the website. Thanks, Grant. Thanks for all of your support. I appreciate it. You've been a long-time supporter for a long time. Javier Reyes, hello. I'm a bit later today. It's okay. We need the replay crew. We need the replay crew. You're going to help me, help you, help me. Keep smashing the like button. Where are we on smashing the like button anyways? Because our goal is 100 likes. I think our best is mid-60s. Let's keep going. XPOF, right? There was a pending buy signal on Veritone earlier today before the live stream, right? So we had, I believe, we have bullish divergence followed by reverse candle on Veritone. Veritone was on this video as well. Top 5 AI stocks from 2 weeks ago. Go take a look at that video. Still no pending buy signal. There was a pending buy signal, but it has disappeared today. What I meant to say is there's still no buy signal. A higher probability is a candle close back above this downward trend line. Get back above. I reposition the targets from this low down here, right? I reposition them. It's already hit target 1. Maybe it gets a buy signal by the end of today, tomorrow, end of this week, maybe next week, and then takes off to the upside. Also, 17% gap up here left open from August 8th. That's Veritone. High risk, high reward, right? Tilray up 1%. Still no buy signal. I believe it was a pending buy signal. This could be a sneaky higher low. It filled this gap left open from back here. High risk, high reward. Let's take a look at Unity. Unity, we talked about this breakout, called it. Talked about it on the top 5 AI stocks. Did a follow-up here. 6 days ago. So 6 days ago, we're talking about it back here on November 10th. And here we are closing in on $30 and target one. It's up 2.29%. AI, we talked about this, covered it on that video. No need to keep going back to the YouTube over here. But we covered it 12 days ago. Here we are breaking out of target one. The probabilities are increasing. We're going to hit target two, right? Then we'll see about target three and target four after that. Path was also on that video from 12 days ago. So I believe price was back here, and now it gapped back up again after that video, November 13th, and continues higher. So HUT, still no buy signal on HUT. This was a pivot low. This could be a higher low with the reverse candle. Too early to say on HUT. Sip of water. Let's take a higher probability is going to be breaking back above the trending dots, get it back above this downward trend line, and then we'll see if it comes back up and retest the 200-week moving average. Too early to say. Piton kind of flat today, 0.09%. Not much to show there. Did have a buy signal back here on November 14th. Just kind of watching it from here. Bitfarm, still battling. Not much to see. Basically just been going sideways since October, end of October. Been going sideways for a month. Riot had a buy signal yesterday. Also been going sideways for a month. You know, is it going to start trending back up? We don't know. Marathon Digital looks like it might be breaking out of this consolidation, right? Had that buy signal, back tested the trending dots, and then starting to push up. But, you know, overall, you know, is it breaking out of this consolidation sideways? Possibly. Marathon Digital is kind of looking at that. Target gapped up from 111, right? Gap or from the close 110, we'll call it 111. Maybe get a retracement, fill some of this gap, and then see from there. That's target. PayPal kind of flat, might be pushing back up. MOISS TDOC. Yep, we covered TDOC. We looked at TDOC. Ethereum, right? Hit a peak here so far at 2135. Is he going to get a bigger retracement? We don't know yet. Too early to say. But there was an RSI sell signal. MACD bearish crossover, right? So MACD bearish crossover. We'll see if there's a bigger retracement. Maybe this is the pivot high. Comes back down, retraces, right? Hits some lower targets. Solana had bearish divergence, followed by a reversal candle. Is this going to be a lower high? It's too early to say, right? But it's starting to look like it's breaking down, right? Starting to look like it. Bearish divergence, followed by a reversal candle, followed by a potential lower high, RSI sell signal, and then we got a MACD that does not have a bearish crossover yet, but could in the near future. Remember, it could go through a topping pattern, may take weeks, if not months. But a recap, it hit 4 of the 4 shorter term targets, blasted right through it, hit the first longer term target, came all the way up, hit a longer term target too. So expect retracements along the way. Expect retracements, respect. What am I trying to say? Let me get some water here. Expect pullbacks. That's what I'm trying to say. Expect pullbacks along the way, and the next possible buy the dip opportunity. I did a one on Bitcoin, so go take a look at that video over here. I'll probably do a video on crypto of the next possible buy the dip opportunity. If we see crypto continue to look like it's going to go through correction and or retracement and or a pullback, whatever you want to call it, right? A crash, if you want to get, if you want the clicks, right? You got to say crash. So we got chain link. Is that going to be a pivot high here? Is this going to put in a lower high here, come back down, put in retracement? It's too early to say, right? It's still currently bullish on all of these crypto assets, but there was reverse candles on some of them as well. Is this a lower high? Is DOT putting in another lower high? RSI sell signal back here. Still no sell signal. So is it going to find support here at the trending dots and push higher, or is it going to come back down and put in some retracements? That's what we're waiting and watching for. Cardano has put in some bearish divergence, right? Is it going to put in continued bearish divergence? Too early to say. That's Cardano. Near pushing higher, bearish divergence on near. There was bearish divergence with a reversal candle, bearish divergence with a reversal candle, putting in additional bearish divergence. It's losing relative strength, but is ultra bearish on the daily chart. So it's hard to kill a bull, right? Everything is still trending up on near. I wouldn't be shorting any of these while they're still bullish and ultra bearish, ultra bullish, right? Mana, aka Decentraland, is this the pivot high here at 50 cents? Is it going to retrace and consolidate and wait for that next buy the dip opportunity? Possibly. Same. They're all starting to look very similar. You got bearish divergence followed by a reverse candle. And Matic, after hitting a longer term upward, longer term higher target, this could be putting in a possible lower high, bearish divergence, RSI sell signal, MACD, bearish crossover, right? So that's crypto. Woo! Got to take a break there. Lemonade, 5.45% up today. Magnificent 7 was kind of flat, right? Magnificent 7 was kind of flat. Not much to see. Microsoft still pushing higher, still ultra bullish, but could be putting in some bearish divergence possibly on the daily chart, right? Weekly chart, still ultra bullish. I wouldn't fight the trend on this one. This one is still ultra bullish as of now. 377 for Microsoft. Couple glances here. Not much to really report. Still below the trending dots on Tesla. Apple kind of flat after filling the gap. But there is a pending RSI buy signal on the weekly chart. Could it be flipping back around? Too early to say. Meta. Eventually, this massive 20% gap will get filled. When? I have no idea. I'd be very surprised if it doesn't get filled, just as I would be very surprised if this gap didn't get filled from being left open from January 2022. And it was, right? So let's take a look. Let's go through all the comments. 10-year yield bouncing a little bit, not much. And that's pretty much it there. Rivian. Yeah, we can take a look at Rivian. We're going to circle back. Let's go back through all the comments, and then let's hit everyone's comments and requests here on the second half. So pretty much covered what I want to cover, and let's go. YFI got clobbered. Okay, let's take a look at YFI. Edgewater Wireless Systems. Is that what you're looking at? Not sure what kind of TA was part of the DYDX exchange manipulation. Oh, so maybe it was crypto, right? It'd be a lot more helpful if you guys could let me know if it's crypto, Aldo. I know you guys have done this in the past and helped me out. Let me know if it's crypto or stocks, because sometimes there's a YFI stock. Sometimes there's a YFI crypto. So, but AG might have saved the day with the DYDX exchange manipulation, because that lets me know that I think it's going to be crypto, right? So let's take a look at YFI crypto. This is the weekly chart, right? So weekly chart, kind of zoom in here. Had that buy signal on the weekly chart. And is this the right one? Almost 9,000 on YFI. Okay. And let's look at the daily chart. So the daily chart looks a little bit different than the weekly chart. You had the buy signal back here at 5,204, right? Pumped all the way up. And then was overbought since November 9th, pumped all the way up to about 16,000 on YFI. And then there's a reverse candle on the daily chart, and now it's just trending back down. So let's see. Not sure what kind of TA you can do here. Yeah, not much to really say. It's still bullish on the weekly chart, but it could just be a retracement from down here to up there. See if it finds support at a key target area, puts in a higher low, or if it retraces all the way back down here, finds support, and then bounces after that. There's not much you can really do at this point or call it on that, but the weekly chart still currently bullish. That's a nasty wick up there. Nasty wick push all the way back down. The trending dots are down here. So at some point it could come back down, retrace, put in a higher low, find support, and then bounce up. So that's pretty much all I can say. YFI was part of the DYD exchange manipulation. Okay. Like. Thanks, Leo's Blockchain. Welcome back. Julia Ferris, good morning. QQQs. Yeah, we covered NASDAQ futures. We take a quick look at QQQ. It always looks a little bit different, right? But very similar overall. So we'll just take a look at it. Take a quick glance at it. It's already made a higher high where the NASDAQ futures has not, right? So this is the weekly. Oh, this is the weekly chart. Let's look at the daily chart. So the daily chart is ultra bullish on the daily chart, and it's already made a higher high here, I believe. Let's see there. No, today would be the first day still, right? First daily candle close. This isn't a candle close above. It actually closed down here. So the highest daily candle close still, let's see. No, because the candle close here. So you got a candle close here. Yeah. So I guess not yesterday. Friday was QQQ's first daily candle close higher, the highest one in 2023. So, and then this is, still ultra bullish. Remember, no higher low has been put in yet. I wouldn't be chasing here. You got a gap down here at QQQ 378. So at some point, you're expecting a higher low to be put in. The short squeeze is still on for the QQQ. Short squeeze is still on. So that's pretty much all we can call it there. Julia Ferris. Bubble Donkey. Good morning, Lawrence. Arnold, good morning. Thank you for your hard work. You got it. Wagwan family. I'm not sure what that means. BDG. Solana. Yep, covered that one. Looking for a long-term spot entry in Caspa and Tau. Okay, let's take a look at it. BDG. Caspa. I know. I'm pretty sure we have it on here. Let's take a look. Caspa. Let's do. I think we did. I think we looked at it before. Still ultra bullish, right? We had charted this one before. We're kind of watching it break out here, back here, when it was already overbought at 5 cents. Continue to pump up. Broke up out of this trend line here. So that's Caspa. But you have bearish divergence, right? Bearish divergence. And it's been overbought since November 4th. And it could remain overbought, right? So that's Caspa. Expect a retracement at some point. It's getting pretty wicky up here. Pretty wicky. It's been overbought. And at some point, you're going to expect a retracement. But even the weekly chart is still, there's not a lot of chart history on this one, by the way. And I don't love it when there's not a lot of chart history. So it just gives us limited data to pull from for the indicators and stuff like that. It is currently still ultra bullish on the weekly. It's still currently ultra bullish on the daily chart. Expect pullbacks along the way. Don't forget to take profits. The trending dots, even on the weekly chart, is back here at 6 cents, right? So expect retracements and pullbacks along the way. Even the trending dots are back here at 10.6 cents. So that's what you're kind of waiting, watching for, letting the trending dots and the moving averages kind of catch up. That's Caspa. Rock and roll. Keep it going. Can we take a peek at rum? Looking at beer money. Rum. Okay. It's been wrecked the last couple months. I'm assuming that is crypto. Let me know if it's crypto or stock in case I've never charted before. Pretty sure that rum, is it Rumble Inc.? You got to let me know for search purposes. Let me know. Help me out. So I'm not seeing anything for crypto. So I'm going to assume it's going to be Rumble, right? But there's also Rocky Mountain Liquor Inc. for this TSX Venture Exchange, right? Canada. So I don't know what you guys are looking at. You got to let me know so I can chart the right one, and it helps me for search purposes. You got to let me know. There's a buy signal. I don't even know if this is the right one. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it. There was a buy signal on Friday. And so bullish divergence followed by a possible higher low, right? Followed by a possible higher low, followed by a buy signal on rum, right? So that's all I'm going to say on rum, unless we know exactly which asset we are. Hey, Jesse, short week. Yep. Holiday, Thanksgiving. Shop, and what can you make the Russell R2I? Yeah, I leave the momentum more forever. I leave the narratives for everyone else, and I just swing trade, right? So we covered the Russell 2000. It looked like a higher low was being put in on the Russell 2000, and it was still bullish. So remember, it was getting oversold. It looked like a higher low. Now on a higher high, right? So a higher high, and it's trying to regain these trend lines. So maybe it wants to come back up and retest 200-week moving average. Maybe there's all-time highs below off top in a few weeks. I don't worry about all that because I like to stay neutral and swing trade it. Otherwise, they miss the correct. If they're always thinking blow off tops, which a lot of these expert macro people, I don't want to get into a rant at 51 minutes into the live stream, but here we are. We've got macro experts calling for blow off tops for the last 2 years. In the last 2 years, we haven't had a blow off top. Eventually, they might be right. And then on the downside, the perma bears, right? We have ideas that we could see much lower prices, but we're not going to stick to our own narratives either. We're going to trade the charts as we see them. There are possibilities of prices going a lot lower, but it's possible the low is in, right? So we're not going to stick to any narratives, whether it's a perma bull or perma bear. We're going to trade the charts as we see them. It was getting oversold, higher low, higher high on the daily chart, and that's all we can really say on the Russell 2000. But they can short it. They probably shorted it down here. They probably shorted it here. They probably shorted it here, right? So, it doesn't really matter what other people are doing. What matters is what you're doing and how you're reading the charts and how you're playing it. That's all that matters, right? So you just got to learn that for yourself, and then you can block out the noise of whatever it is and not be too concerned with what other people are doing. Let's take a look at shop. I'm pretty sure I have it on here. I'm pretty sure I was looking at it today. Shop, yep. Ultra bullish, right? Gapped up from down here at $49. Buy signal at 60, and it's ultra bullish on the daily. Looks like it wants to retest 200-week moving average up here at $80.67. Weekly chart had a reversal candle, right? I had this here at the 200-week moving average. We talked about this in the past. It has not retested since April 2022, right? So it's been a long time since shop has retested 200-week moving average. This is a low. This looks like a macro higher low. Reversal candle and a buy signal, right? And then it's just following through to the upside from there. So that's shop. Let's keep going. It's the Coke. No, it's not, Aldo. The magic of the live shows. Coca-Cola. Nope, it's not. Jesse dreams about charts, probably, right? Boss looks like Rivian. Okay, we'll take a look at Rivian. God, you love Rivian. You love Rivian. That's okay. That's okay. We'll chart whatever you love, right? We'll take a look at it. Rivian. Okay, so Rivian, this is the weekly chart. This is possible that this is a low. It's possible this is a higher low. We kind of talked about this. Too early to say in the weekly chart, though. However, on the daily chart, let's take a look at the daily chart. Looks like it could be finding support here, right? Bullish divergence. Price is back above the trending dot. So we got a green dot. And you can see that it found support at a key target area. and it could be breaking out of this downward trend, right? So even back here, we talked about a rising wedge. Don't forget to take profits, right? Breaking down, a bigger retracement. Now, after this consolidation from July all the way till November, right? Consolidate. Now it looks like it could be possibly reversing back around. Bullish divergence, buy signal on RSI. Let's see, the MACD had a bullish crossover, trending up towards the 0 line. So it could be flipping back around, and it's possible we see a buy signal on Rivian in the near future. So just make sure to continue to watch it and find out what is a good trigger for you. It's getting closer and closer. Possibly break this downward trend line, put a buy signal in, and then see about taking off to the upside after that. So that's Rivian. Let's keep going. Weekly. Yep, possible, right? How will it come together? Gold going down and DXY going down as well. They trade in negative correlation, or do you think this correlation broke down? It's the same thing that we talked about. We get the same question pretty much every live stream, I feel like, or every video, Momentum Mori Forever. And you're going to always get the same answer, right? They're not always correlated one-to-one, exactly 100%, 100%. They move at different times. One could be breaking down while the other one's breaking down. They're not exactly one for one. So, but what happens is, like, all the experts out there, all the narratives out there, all the dollars breaking down, so gold and everything else is going to be pumping. Well, that's not necessarily true. If you look back at the dollar went bullish on the weekly chart June 2023, while Bitcoin, gold, the NASDAQ continued to pump from June 2021, right? Also, at the same time, dollar was pumping, gold, Bitcoin, the NASDAQ, everything was still pumping from June 2021 all the way to November, right? So it's not correlated 100%. They trade at different times, right? And, you just have to trade the chart in front of you. So, we get this all the time. Memento Mori Forever, pretty much every live stream. The X chart is doing this. How come the X or Y chart is doing that? And it's not exactly correlated or whatever. Well, you got to trade the chart in front of you first and foremost. So that, it's all noise, right? If you look back at the history of the dollar, it was pumping. It was bullish June 2021 all the way to November, even though Bitcoin, gold, and NASDAQ, everything else was also pumping, right? So it's pumping alongside of it. That's all I can say about that. Don't buy high, sell low. Yes, I agree. Andre, yo. I went shopping last week for Teladoc. Okay, hopefully that pays you off, Alejandro. Hopefully that pays off for you. Hopefully that pays off for you. That'd be awesome. You'd be very thankful for Thanksgiving, even if you don't celebrate it. If you're outside of the U.S., you're not celebrating Thanksgiving. But it's a good time to be with family and friends, eat good food, and be thankful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have. And that's why it's one of my favorite holidays. Shooter, by the way. Hi, Jesse. Good evening, morning, whatever. Yep. Is it expensive to get financial advice? Yep. Hey, Jesse 4am. Awesome, Grant. Get your workout in, my man. Get your workout in a bit later today. Awesome. Brandon Sutherland. U.S. seeks more than $4 billion from Binance to end criminal case sources, Bloomer, Coins, BNB. Okay. So are you saying you want to look at BNB? Because remember, this is not a we don't buy and sell the news, right? We buy and sell the charts. So maybe it's correcting, but maybe it's already started correcting. Let's just take a look at BNB, coins, BNB. Okay, let's take a look at it. Crypto. I know I have it on here, but just for saving time purposes, right? Let's take a look at BNB. BNB is bullish on the daily chart, right? So sell the news, right? It's just the news. US seeks more than $4 billion, right? Okay. Well, there was a buy signal back here in the daily chart, 211. It's a regain. Prices regain the 200-week moving average. It's still bullish, right? Weekly chart, still bullish on the weekly chart. Broke this long-term downward trend line, and it's still bullish. So that's all I can say. Whatever you see on the news, right? I just see it bullish on the weekly chart and the daily chart. Doesn't mean that it couldn't get a retracement. Doesn't mean it couldn't put in bearish divergence, right? It could. It could put in bearish divergence. But as of right now, it's bullish on the daily and it's bullish on the weekly chart. So that's all I can say on that, Brendan. Can we take a look at USD? We'll put in a lower low. USD MXN. Okay. Is that the Mexican peso? Is that the Mexican peso? Let's see. USD. It's gonna be Forex. Right? Let's see. Forex. Let's see. Well, it's kind of reversed here. It's pulling up the Mexican versus the US dollar. Let's take a look at that. Or I don't know. Might have to come back, research it different time. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll circle back to it, Javier. Sorry, it's not pulling up USD. MXN will put in a lower low. Possibly. T-Doc. Yep, cover that one. Let's take a look. Javier, maybe. Sorry about that, Javier. I just don't want to spend too much time trying to pull it up. Maybe we take a look at it. Rivian, yep, cover that one. Yearn Finance. Okay. Yep, that's okay. Got it. Not crypto. Got it. Yep. Okay, great. Rumble. Yep. Perfect. Streaming platform. Okay. Thanks. Yep. Got it. Sorry I wasn't being clear. You were on correct rum stock. Okay. Awesome. Michael, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it just helps out for search purposes and keep the flow going on the live stream. And so we don't spend 3 hours trying to live stream and find all these. We can just hit them one by one and maximize each one. Try with no slash. Okay, let me try it. Let me try it one more time real quick, Javier, and then we'll get going. So try it with no slash USD. Thanks, that helps me out. At MXN, right? There we go. There we go. I think we got it. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. So can we take a look at USD MXN? We'll put in a lower low, right? I mean, it's trending that way really hard right now on the US dollar, Mexican peso, right? Is bearish on the daily chart. You get a low here. You get a higher low. Is this going to put in a higher low or is it going to put in a lower low? It's trending down pretty hard on the daily chart. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Never hasn't retested 200-week moving average in a while. Had an R-size sell signal, had a sell signal back below the trending dots. Before it puts in a lower low, we got to see if it's going to put in a double bottom, right? So double bottom at 16.66, let's call it. So let's see. But it looks like a MACD possible bearish crossover on the weekly chart. Too early to say. It hasn't happened yet. Let's see if it puts in, a double bottom or a higher low before it puts in a possible lower low, right? So this could be a lower high, and then we'll see if it puts in a lower low. And if you kind of look back here from way back here, could have found key support, could find key support down here. It's possible it puts in a lower low from back here. So too early to say, but what we can say is that it's still bearish on the weekly chart, is bearish on the daily chart, and it's just trending down hard right now on the daily chart. MACD is below the zero line. RSI on the daily chart is 33. It's not even oversold yet. And it's just trending down overall. With that, thanks for all of your support. I appreciate it. We will be back on the live stream tomorrow, Tuesday, and then we'll be back on the live stream again Wednesday. And then Thursday, there will be no live stream as we'll be celebrating the U.S. holiday, Thanksgiving. And then We'll have a very, very light Friday. Maybe we'll have a light Wednesday too, just to double check, just a quick glance at the market, make sure our finger is on the pulse together. We'll take a look at it. Maybe something jumps out at us and we want to take a look at it together, continue to snipe at the markets together. Thank you so much for all of your support. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Help me, help you, help me. And we'll see you on the next live stream. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you later.